Happy Sunday fun day. Welcome everyone to the number one daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis, as well as major breaking news just in. Miss Binance herself, Janet Yellen, has officially resigned. Let's go as the lizard folk continue to resign. I can't wait for Gensler to resign on Jan 20th. Just saying. Also breaking news, over $495 billion have been liquidated from the crypto market within the past 24 hours. This is the single largest Bitcoin liquidation event in history, days after Jim Cramer told investors to buy and called Bitcoin a winner. Can't make this ish up. Also, Cantor Fitzgerald agreed to acquire a 5% stake in Tether USDT for up to $600 million. I'll be breaking down this report. We'll also be discussing the two Papa John's pizzas ordered back in 2010 are now close to $1 billion mistake. Hodl. We'll also be discussing possible Trump pick for the SEC chair, outlines the plan to position the U.S. as one of the global leaders in crypto. I'll be breaking down this report as well, as on-chain indicator sets Bitcoin cycle top at 141,000. We'll also be discussing Cathie Wood's $3.8 million Bitcoin vision. That's right, with a Trump pump in play. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more in today's show. Welcome, crypto fam. What it do? Shout out everyone in that live chat. JV here, live and in the flesh. Happy Sunday fun day. Church is in session. Shout out everyone in the live chat. Always an honor. Digital Dankness, Peter Carlino. We got Shortcoin, our one and only Oracle. We have Adam in the building. What's poppin'? What's good? What's new? Great opportunity to be stacking the biddy right now. Bitcoin maintaining above 96.3, down 1,100 on the day. The all-time high still remains at 99.9. I got 99 problems. Bitcoin ain't one. Hit me. Correct, Chris. Today is a Sat Stacking Sunday, that's for sure. Welcome. Shout out one Glencoe. Let's add another zero already, shall we? Shout out Kashif. What about the polka dot? I am so happy and grateful now that Bitcoin comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources of continuous basis. Congratulations there, Judson. Well done. Keep stacking the biddy. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice. The information provided from this podcast and from this live stream is from recent news articles for entertainment purposes only and discussion. Always do your own research before investing in anything, especially cryptocurrency. It's just so volatile. It's craziness. Yeah, new pump week coming up. 100K still in play. You already know. JV streaming. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube, and I will be streaming over the course of the next couple of hours. Spread the word. And I'm going to go ahead and pin the stream at the top of my X profile, and anyone who reposted with a comment or a quote will get reposted and shouted out, because I appreciate you guys. I went ahead and pinned it. Let me check my notifications. Boss33 put, JV is now live on Crypto News Alerts. Tune in to the best crypto pod. Thank you, brother. Ruthless, boy. Keeping it ruthless. All right. Owie, says Big Brew. Digital Dankness, come join the show. Thank you, Dankness. Appreciate it, brother. Shout out K-Jam. Appreciate the recent reposts as well. And a special shout out to Chandy 10 Music. As always, number one Bitcoin music channel. Make sure to subscribe over there. And I'm going to hit you with a theme music.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome, crypto fam. You're looking at the new chairman of the SEC, Nipsey. I called it. I said he was going to be taking Gary's spot. And now we have another lizard folk who just resigned. Adios, Miss Yellen. I don't have to listen to you say Binance ever again. And we're going to celebrate to that, right, broskies? Welcome, everyone joining us. Shout out Glenn Cooper. Appreciate the repost. Shout out CBT Talon. Just reposted you, brother. Keep the comments flowing. Shout out our one and only JC Ice, the Oracle. Make sure you're following her on X. She has some great content herself. Her username is JC Ice. We are live. Come in on the Fun Day Sunday with the fam. Thank you, JC. Appreciate it. Lots to share today, as always. I'm going to be covering everything you need to know in the crypto sphere. We're going to be also looking at some of the live charts and all that fun stuff that comes along with it. The new chairman of the SEC, ladies and gentlemen. The new chairman of the SEC. But yeah, man, let's go. Lots to share. So I guess without further ado, let's just get right into it, shall we? If you're new to the channel, very important to smash those likes, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon. Turn on all notifications. Today is pod episode 1828. I'm your host, JV. It's November 24th, 2024. 2 days ago, we hit the new all-time high. Current price discovery sitting at 99.9. I got 99 problems. Bitcoin ain't one. Hit me. But anyways, let's kick it off with our market watch as we do each and every day. Happy Sunday, fun day. Satoshi, church is in session, family. I'm going to be preaching the holy gospel of Satoshi for the next couple of hours. Kicking it off, Coin 360, Bitcoin correcting here, down 1% on the day. Trading at 96,300, a great BTFD opportunity. Ether down 2%, trading just above 3,300. XRP, big correction after a massive run up. It's down 5% of the day. We got Cardano down 6.5%. XLM still pumping. It had like a 70% day the other day, still in the green. BNB in the green, Polkadot in the green, been having a big run up as well. But the majority of the alts clearly correcting and in the red, as you can see on your screen. And checking out CoinMarketCap.com. We have 196 billion of volume past 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance at 58.3%. Ether dominance at 12.2%. And the crypto market cap, it was at 3.33 trillion yesterday. Today it's 3.28, so it did pull back just a little bit. The Bitcoin market cap maintaining above 1.9 trillion. And checking out the top one, Hundo, crypto gainers. For the past 24 hours, we got the Sandbox leading the pack here, up 32% of the day, up 63% on the week. We have Say up 19% and Tezos up 14%. So there you have it, yo. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the daily. As you can see, say maybe 70% of the market in the red, 30% in the green. I see some of the gaming tokens crushing it today. Decentraland / Mana and the Sandbox. And zooming out on the monthly, man, everything crushing it. Virtually everything in the green. And checking out the Crypto Greed Index today, we're a solid 80 in extreme greed. Yesterday, 93. Last week, a 90. And last month, a 72. And checking out the time chain calendar, we have 178,202 blocks to go into the next halving of 2028. And we're currently on block 871,798. You can currently stack sats at the rate of 1,038 per US dollar. Once we break 100 G's, which we're so close to achieving, you're never going to see sub 1,000 sats potentially ever again. So take advantage of it, broskies, while you still can. And welcome everyone to the live stream. The Oracle discussing some exchanges there. Personally, she likes Kraken. That's what's up. I also hear Kraken has the lowest fees out of the U.S. exchanges. Webull is good. I am your going to be trader in the link in your trading view. Right on, Dankness. They were once a sponsor of the show, and it took like 6 months for them to pay out the affiliate commission, and I kind of got turned off by that. I had to like beg them for my affiliate commissions. So I don't know what to make of that, but I just had to throw that out there. Is what it is. Shout out Crypto Surge. Good to have you here on time. I know you missed yesterday's pod, brother. What's good? What's crack-a-lacking in the hood? Let me know. And happy Sunday fun day. I'm going to check the X feed again. JV streaming live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. And again, I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. Shout out High Priority Network. He reposted, joined the live pod, watch the Bitcoin pump back to 100 G's. We can pump. I'm live, broskies. Shout out Versi Boyer. I appreciate it. Just reposted your family. Vet earned crypto news, yes, and Nipsey giving the most Bitcoin analysis. Thank you. I mean, you're looking at your new chairman of the SEC right behind me. And give it up for the Nippinator. Please repost the stream, if not for me, for the new chairman of the SEC. Let's go. Shout out on the rolling. We keeping it rolling. We keeping it moving. Yeah, this is hilarious. Shout out Samson Mao. You see a sell wall. I see lunch. Classic sailor meme right there. Shout out to Michael the Sailor Man. Toot toot. And of course, big news today, broskies. She's out. She's out. Miss Binance. The one that always seemed constipated when she gave announcements. Working directly with the lizard folk herself. Let's hit the gong now that she has resigned. Oh, it's a celebratory day today, broskies. There we go. Now the Nippinator's getting some love. Now he's getting the love he deserves. You're looking at the new chairman of the SEC. Our four-legged little friend, Nipsey. The Oracle says it's a cheat day today. I had sugar. Now, know why I cut it out. Makes me, yeah, man. Sugar's no good. Straight up poison, in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just a podcaster. There's 1% sugar in my favorite drink right here. See, it says 1 gram. I'm sorry, 1 gram of sugar. A whole gram. I think it's 1 gram too much. Hey, if you're listening right now, Suja, I'm your biggest fan of the ginger love. I bought 5 boxes of it today at Costco. 5 boxes of it. I'll be drinking it for the rest of my life. You can remove the 1 gram of sugar. It's really not necessary. I only buy it for the ginger and the cayenne pepper with the lemon and the pineapple. I can care less about the sugar. You know what I mean? Shout out Rock. I appreciate it, bro. Just sent the super in my favorite Bitcoin orange color. Respect. It matches the hat. Don't wait to buy the Bitcoin. Buy the Bitcoin and wait. The best advice I've ever heard during a live stream. Shout out Rock. This gong is for you, broski. Yellen's a packing her bags. Adios, Miss Yellen. And no, I will not interview you on the podcast for you to save face. Nobody cares about you, Miss Yellen. You can hit the road, Jack, alongside the chairman of the SEC. That's why we replaced them with Nipsey. We replaced Gensler with Nipsey, and it was unanimous. Everyone voted for the Nipser, and out with the old, in with the new. Exactly. Till Costco is in Puerto Rico. Of course, Costco's in Puerto Rico. Of course. Shout out Owen Spencer. Love the Nippinator. Respect. Nipsey loves you right back. Yelled is one of the big bags. Now Bitcoin can moon. Gensler's out of the way. We got Yellen out of the way. We just need to get who's left. Senator Warren, get that lady out of wherever she's at right now. Get her out of there ASAP. And then we're thriving, gentlemen. We're thriving again. Shout out Warrior 113. Keep the comments flowing, fam. We got over 500 people on the live stream. Nipsey is the new SEC chair. Crypto's never looked so strong. He's going to go after all the cat meme coins. If you're vested in the doggy meme coins, there's no limit to the sky, gentlemen. Unless you hit the firmament, of course, but that's a topic for another conversation. Give it up for the new chairman of the SEC, Nipsey. New chairman wants to make an announcement. Should I mic him up? What do you want to say there, chairman? Yep. Yellen is out. The last one working for the lizard folk, we got to get Senator Warren. He says we got to get Senator Warren out of office as soon as possible. So, Miss Warren, if you're watching, Yellen's gone, Gensler's gone, and Nippinator's coming for you next. I just want to throw it out there. Thank you, Nippinator. Anyways, get the dinosaurs out. Exactly. There's a new day. Out with the old, in with the new. You're still here. Gary, I told you you're not invited. I told you to leave. Yet, you're going to crash the stream? Unacceptable, Gary. In fact, I'm going to hit the gong. This is for your exit. Time to leave, Gary. I never want to see your kind again. Never. You've been replaced. The people have spoken. We have a Nippinator as the chairman. Gensler never gave a buy signal. All he did was FUD crypto. Unacceptable. Nippinator gives a buy signal every episode. Every episode. Look at that. He's ultimately saying buy the dip. Gensler, when's the last time you've communicated with the American people telling us, you know what I mean? Unacceptable, Gary. You've been replaced. The chairman looks better with a tail, is all I'm going to say. The chairman looks a lot better with a tail. Big gonads. Way bigger than your gonads, Gary. Any day of the week. And look how cute that little pup is. I mean, come on now. Hit the likes for the Nippinator, your new chairman of the SEC. I dig it. That's right. But anyways, we have to continue with the show. Gary, just don't even say another word at this point. I've had enough. You've been a big distraction around here. Shout out Mick Foofinator and the rest of the crew holding it down for the Crypto News Alerts, fam. It's good to have you guys here. Of course. And the chairman, the cutest chairman you'll ever look at ever again. The cutest chairman you'll ever see. You never got to look at Gary's bald head ever again. And if that's not celebratory, along with Miss Yellen resigning and stepping down, I don't know what is. But anyways, let's continue with the show. Let's get right into today's technical analysis, aka astrology for the broskies. We just got the next Nippinator indicator. You're looking at the new chairman of the SEC family, Nipsey, Nippinator indicator, the Nip, the great, the one and only. But this headline reads right here: Bitcoin spoofing drives Bitcoin price to 97,000 amid record profit taking. Here you're looking at the 1 hour chart. Bitcoin headed towards a pivotal low November 24th as manipulative traders sought to keep $100,000 out of reach. Good luck with that one. Data from TradingView showed Bitcoin price action heading closer to 97 Gs. And after struggling to beat out the sellers immediately below 100 Gs, Bitcoin saw order book spoofing return to exchanges over the weekend. Well, this came in the form of walls of ass liquidity placed in such a way to entice the market lower towards the support. Ass liquidity moving lower with the price of 99.5 to 99. Ass walls. Fresh ass wall right above the price here, which was likely removed already. Spoofing on the ass, according to Scoo, who explained on X. This spoofing, often in illiquid hours, forces the bots to sell, leading to the lower prices. Scoo noted bid liquidity lined up at 95 Gs, but it was 97.3, which formed the pivotal low from the recent days. We'll be looking for signs of passive buyers. Those selling, which include the long-term hodlers, realized record profits November 22nd as Bitcoin hit the latest all-time highs of 99.9. We came within striking distance of 100 Gs, baby. Now, Martum, contributing analyst at coin analytics platform CryptoQuant, reported the daily tally at 443 million. Quoting him here, unrealized profit levels are elevated, currently sitting at 57%. This is approaching the March 2024 peak of 69%, signaling an increased probability of a price correction. Meanwhile, an analyst retains 175,000 as the price target. I'm digging it. This is according to Callan Franzen. This is a Q4 target. I also got to throw out our very only Oracle's target of 250,000 before the end of Q4. And there's only 5 weeks yet to go. Are you that bullish, family? Franzen reiterated his 175,000 Bitcoin price target for 2025, describing the Bitcoin bull market as right on schedule. Sure, we're tracking towards my target, but the Bitcoin still needs to gain 77% to get there. Let me know if you feel we'll likely smash that target. This chart shows the bull market performance this year compared to the others in Bitcoin history. You can see the navy blue is the 2013 cycle, the 2017 cycle is in the yellow, the 2021 cycle in the orange, and in the green, the current cycle. You ain't seen nothing yet, is the bottom line. And in breaking news, check this. About $500 billion just got liquidated from crypto markets in the last 24 hours, the single largest Bitcoin liquidation event in history. And ironic, days after Jim Cramer on national television tells investors to buy and called Bitcoin a winner. I mean, reverse Cramer, without a shadow of a doubt, the most accurate in the financial sphere next to Nancy Pelosi. How do they do it? And big news, as I mentioned earlier, all the lizard folks are resigning. Janet Yellen just resigned allegedly, and I'm not going to miss her. She looks like Kermit the Frog, and that's a compliment to Miss Yellen. She looks just like Kermit the Frog. And I'm just happy I don't got to listen to her no more. I'm actually celebrating. The broskies are rejoicing today. But anyways, here's some of the live charts, family. Again, welcome to the live stream. We streaming live and in the flesh. You're looking at the charts via Coinbase, via TradingView. There's the 1 hour chart. There's a rising wedge. Not a rising wedgie, but a rising wedge. Don't mix the two up. We do have a blue target sitting at 105 Gs, again, on the 1 hour chart. And zooming out from the 1 hour, take a quick look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour says Bitcoin's going up forever, Laura. We have a bullish pennant, also a green target, sitting sexy at 108 Gs. Bullish pennant, Senate. And zooming out from there, we'll look at the 1 day. The 1 day says buy the Bitcoin. Follow the Nippinator indicator is what it says as we continue our bullish momentum with a little correction. To be expected when you pump $30,000 in 30 days, but what do I know? I'm just a podcaster. And zooming out from here, we'll look at the 1 week. The 1 week shows us a target, still sexy, cup and handle, 124, send it, Q4 target in play. Very easy to achieve, just need a little pump. And zooming out on the monthly, you're checking out a Godzilla Moonvember candle forming. And again, we still got a week left of Moonvember. So how high she shall go, you let me know, and I'll read those comments out loud. But there you go, crypto bros. And again, welcome everyone joining the live stream. I'm streaming live and in the flesh on X, Rumble, and YouTube. We got 800 people here tuned in right now. Spread the word, repost the stream on X. Thank you. Who dis? After all the 21 coins have been circulated, something eventually draining everyone's wallet. Can one transaction, or I don't understand the question there. Are you asking if someone can steal all the crypto? That's not happening. Bitcoin is the most secure network in the world for securing data, hands down. And if you try to attack it, the stronger it becomes. Right now, it's almost a $2 trillion market, family. So keep that in mind. You're clowning, bro. There's no clowns here. We were just introducing the new chairman of the SEC, Nipsey. Gary's out. It's official. He leaves Jan 20th. Our four-legged friend takes his position. He'll do a much better job than Gary ever did. All Gary did was follow his commands of the lizard folk and do his little war on crypto, thinking it's all cute with Biden and Warren and the rest of the clan. You feel me? Dankness, it's okay. What's going on with Dankness here? How's things in South? Oh, Kakalaki. South Kakalaki. What will we close for November? That's actually a great question, broskies. Let me know your predictions. I'll throw an end of the month target. I'll make it up right now on the spot because that's what we do when we stream live. Today is November 24th. We have another week left. I'm going to throw a modest 108,000 target. Simple, which means I think we can jump another 8 Gs. Or let me rephrase that. Another 12 Gs from the current price action. That's just my random downloading the spirit of Satoshi prognosis, hypothesis in the market. Astrology for the broski style, where you just pull a rabbit out of the hat, which is precisely what we do during technical analysis. We take off the hat and see if a rabbit comes out. And sometimes you get the rabbit. And other times, you got to search harder and call up Bugs Bunny. It's hunting season. Elmer Fudd, be on the lookout now. He's hunting a rabbit. 125, end of the month, send it. I dig it. You're always more bullish than I, and that's why you get all the respect, Oracle. 250,000 by the end of the year, I'm digging it. I want a bitty maker, we'll make a little bitty. Why not? We need to rest every once in a while and stay away from the sugar. Unless it's my sugar. Wink, wink. Whoa. Whoa. Slow down, Dankness. She's a married gal. Show a little respect to the Oracle. The Bitcoin network is the most secure network in the world. What isn't are the exchanges. Every hack is either exchanges or personal wallets. Well said, Greg. Well said. Will they delete capital gains on Bitcoin? There's been rumors that Trump would eliminate all capital gains crypto taxes. I don't know if he'll actually follow through with that. But, I mean, it's good to dream. There's a reason I'm in Puerto Rico, broskies. You already know. All hail Satoshi. It's duck season. That's right. You might as well get my gun out for the duck hunt. Remember the original Nintendo system? Duck hunt. You blow in the cartridge. Put the video game in. You pull out your gat and you shoot the television screen. That's duck hunting season. That's duck hunting season. JV's going R-rated. Am I? I didn't even realize it. This is a family-friendly show. This ain't even the uncensored version of the pod. But you guys are sidetracking me today. I don't know what's up with that. Unacceptable. Let's just move on with the news. The news must go on. If I don't get the news out of here, no one's going to get the news on. Let's discuss the latest with Cantor Fitzgerald purchasing 5% of Tether, believe it or not. Check it out. Cantor Fitzgerald agreed to acquire a 5% stake in Tether for up to $600 million. US dollars. That's right. Cantor Fitzgerald reportedly agreed to a 5% stake in the stablecoin issuer Tether USDT in the past year, which could position the company to receive more political support from the incoming Trump administration. Also, they're the ones that manage the massive $120 plus billion Tether position, believe it or not. And also, Cantor Fitzgerald CEO Howard Lutnick is extremely bullish on Bitcoin, as you guys already know. The 5% stake was reportedly valued up to $600 million when the agreement was made, Wall Street Journal said, November 24th report, citing info from business associates familiar with the matter. It could mean Tether receives more political support, as Cantor CEO Howard Lutnick was selected as United States President-elect, Trump's Secretary of Commerce, November 19th. Let's freaking go. Is Team Bitcoin family in the USA. Government. Giancarlo, suspected the largest shareholder of Tether, reportedly said words to the effect of, Lutnick will use his political clout to try to defuse threats facing Tether. Well, so be it. Lutnick is already working closely with Trump as one of his transition advisors. There, he has been vetting candidates for other top government jobs that could involve supervising Tether. According to the Wall Street Journal, Lutnick said he could step down as Cantor Fitzgerald CEO upon the Senate confirmation. It follows reports that the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District in New York has been investigating whether Tether is being used by third parties for illicit activities such as terrorism, financing, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance. Cantor Fitzgerald has been one of the Tether's most important banking partners at the time when the stablecoin issuer has been cut off by many banks around the world. The Lutnick-led firm holds most of Tether's $134 billion reserves, precisely what I said earlier, largely in U.S. Treasury bills. Lutnick publicly expressed confidence in Tether's financial health several times and highlighted the important role of the U.S. dollar-backed stablecoin can play for people of high inflation countries like Argentina, Turkey, and Venezuela. He also announced Cantor Fitzgerald's new Bitcoin lending program at the Bitcoin 2024 conference back in July. Quoting him here, "We will offer leverage to those who own the biddy. We are going to launch with $2 billion of lending. You're looking for a Bitcoin-backed loan? He's going to make it happen." Cantor Fitzgerald currently holds around $3.5 billion worth of assets, according to Fintel data. And Lutnick said on Wednesday he will step down from his position at Cantor so he can step into the U.S. government and work directly with Trump. The Bitcoin team has been assembled. It's feeling like Voltron. It's so on, broskies. I ordered a transcript from my high school a few years ago and learned I've been using blockchain for transcripts for a few years now. Right on, first name. Really, Cantor owns a lot of the Tether. Well, he controls the $134 billion position, his bank. So, yeah, massive. I've been working a lot lately. Haven't been thinking of the books. I can't even get it to publish correctly. If anyone could help me get it to publish, I'd start focusing on the next ones. Referring to the ebooks you've been working on, brother. Right on. Yeah, man, the ladies love my sugar, says Dankness. That's why I've been so careful who I allow the pleasure to have some. Yeah, man, you just can't make Kool-Aid for anyone. Dankness, you got to be very selective. Well, who tastes the sugar through the Kool-Aid? You don't want just anyone to drink your Kool-Aid. We've seen disastrous events occur over the years with just drinking the random Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? So if you're going to drink something, make sure 1 gram of sugar or less. Not even an official sponsor of the show. They don't send me any checks. I just drink this stuff because it's the right thing to do. Anyways, everyone congratulate the new chairman of the SEC, Nipsey, serving the American people starting January 20th. But he's already working hard behind the clock. He never rests. You've never seen a chairman of the SEC. You'll never catch him resting, ever. You'll never see him rest. He's just always working for the American people, just like Gary Gensler allegedly was always working to protect us. Thank you, Gary. You saved us from Terra Luna debacle. You saved us from FTX, Gary. But you've never worked as hard as this dog right here. You can never outwork a workhorse, Gary. And that's just fact. That's just a fact. Cheers, family. A little ginger love for the broskies. Let me tell you something. Welcome, everyone just joining us. We streaming live and in the flesh. Happy Sunday, fun day. 848 folks here watching the live stream as we're celebrating the resignation of this lizard folk herself. Again, Kermit the Frog has left office, Miss Yellen, and it's a beautiful thing. Everyone's celebrating on Crypto X right now, so you already know. My daughter is thinking about how things are going to taste after RFK Jr. takes all of the artificial. It's going to taste great, as God intended it to taste, Amari. So we're in good hands. We got to stop eating all the poison food so that we can actually live past the age of 30. You want to live past the age of 30? Cut the poison out of the food supply. Enough of the fluorinated water. We've all been duped. I understand. Yeah, the dentists say it's great to protect you from cavities, but they don't know shit at the end of the day. They work for the lizard folk and don't even know it. They don't know what they don't know. You got to acknowledge these dentists nowadays. They don't know shit. It's sad. You got to acknowledge your own teachers. Don't accept anything you learn from anyone, even if I'm preaching it. What do I know? Question everything, family. Trust nobody. You can't trust the president of the United States. I mean, he's not even running the country. And if you can't trust that, you can't trust anyone below him. He's at the top of the pyramid for the lizard folk. Who do you think he's serving? Who do you think the entire government is serving right now? Lizard peoples. So right now, the lizard people are in power, but they're stepping down slowly but surely. And again, we got the big word, Gensler stepping down, Yellen just stepped down. Who's next? Dentists love the fluoride because their customers will pay for that. Exactly. Never get the fluoride treatment. It's the most disgusting thing. I was retarded enough to actually accept that as a kid. To like, oh, you protect your teeth. They'd convince my mom, you just give them the fluoride treatment. You just stick the fluoride in your mouth for 2 hours. Don't rinse it. You're just going to get a little bit of cavities. Bastards. I'm calling them out. Unacceptable. Okay, Shoddy, it's not sitting on the Puerto Rico passed legislation in 1952 to add the fluoride to the water, but it was not enforced and discontinued in the late 80s due to the budget constraint. Well, here's the deal. If anyone's drinking public water, you've been duped. Not only is it fluorinated, but it has every chemical that will do bad things to you. I got to be careful what I say. We're on YouTube right now. Just stop drinking public water. Don't drink out of a water fountain. Hopefully you guys at least understand the basics. Have you ever seen Fruit Loops in Canada versus American Fruit Loops? Here's my advice. If you're a grown man or woman, stop eating Fruit Loops and stop buying them for your children. I don't care if you're eating the Fruit Loops in Canada or in the United States. Just stop it. Stop that immediately. Just replace it with something half healthy or something. Whatever it is, just stop eating Fruit Loops, please. That was my cereal of choice as a child, and look what happened to me. I'd eat Fruit Loops virtually every day for 9 years. And then I upgraded to Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and that wasn't any better. I'm telling you from firsthand experience, broskies. Too much artificial coloring in my life. The Fruity Pebbles, I went Fruity Pebbles. I went on a 3-year hiatus. Age 11 to 14. All I ate was Fruity Pebbles. Became a teenager. I still thought cereal was the answer. Started eating clusters. And now I look back, why was I eating Fruit Loops, clusters, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Fruity Pebbles? Because I was stupid. And I was fluorinated at that age, and I couldn't think for myself. You know what I mean? I had the slave mind, unfortunately. And once I got old enough to start questioning these things, I'm like, why am I still eating Fruit Loops as a grown man? And then I went on to the ramen, and I started working at McDonald's. Then I realized the ramen noodles are poison. And I'm like, shit, what is a man to eat? I'm better off fasting. That's why I started fasting for like 8 years. I didn't eat. I just hung upside down on an inversion table waiting for Bitcoin to hit 100,000. And here we are. Still haven't hit it. I've gotten no sleep. I don't even eat no more. I'm living off of coffee and suja, ginger love. I haven't had ramen in 2 decades. Jesus. I don't know what just happened to the chat. Shout out Tony. I appreciate the sub. I just hit something, just screwed everything up. Let me see if I can fix that. I don't know what I did. The chat just disappeared. That's weird. Give me a second to see if I can fix that. I don't know what happened. I'm ranting here. Let me refresh the chat. Sounds like the lizard folk heard me. Unfortunately, let's hit the gong before they mess up the stream any further. There we go. I think we're better. Let me know if you can see me right now. I don't know what's going on right now. It's like we're being attacked. Okay, Magic Spoon peanut butter cereal slaps. I cook most of the food at home. Smart. That's what I do for my daughter. We cook real food. None of the fake crap. No Fruit Loops in this house. You won't even catch a box of cereal here. I don't allow it. I'll show you what's in the fridge. I just went food shopping. I'm not shy. I'll share it. This is what my fridge is looking like right now. Not too shabby. Times are good. Bitcoin's up. The fridge is full. I got enough of these to last me 30 years. I mean, I'm not complaining right now. But at the same time, what are you going to do? Let's continue, man. I got so much to share. You guys have just distracted me all show here today. Come on now, guys. I'm not even going to read no more comments. I can't handle it. Let's just continue with the news. Welcome, everyone joining us. Next story, eh? Let's discuss this $1 billion two pizza Papa John's story. Why not? Two Papa John's pizzas ordered in 2010 are now close to $1 billion mistake. How do you like those apples? The two Papa John's pizzas ordered by programmer Laszlo in 2010 for 10,000 Bitcoin have become infamous, to say the least. At current market prices, those two pizzas cost roughly $978 million. In the 2019 interview with CBS's 60 Minutes, he recounted the event, widely regarded as the first commercial Bitcoin transaction in history. Quoting him here from the interview, "I just posted on the forum. I said, if anybody's interested, I'm offering 10,000 Bitcoin in exchange for some pizza." And this was before Pizzagate, just FYI. Somebody there said, "Hey, I'll take you up on that offer." So I sent him the 10,000 Bitcoin. He paid with his credit card, and the pizza showed up at my door, just like that. Laszlo's costly mistake has become a perennial, is that the proper word? Perennial meme in the crypto community as the price of Bitcoin continues to rise every cycle, often growing by an order of magnitude every time. The infamous Papa John's purchase, which occurred May 22nd of 2010, is known as Pizza Day. Don't get it twisted with Pizzagate, family. Two completely different events here we're talking about. And on May 22nd, 2016, the 10,000 Bitcoin spent by Laszlo for the pizzas only amounted to $41 back then in 2010, and that's crazy, obviously. 2 years later, on Pizza Day 2018, the total of the 10,000 Bitcoin surged to 41 million, a gain of approximately 10 times since 2016. Then in 2020, following halving, the price of Bitcoin reached new highs, and the 10,000 Bitcoin cost 80 million. Pizza Day 2022 saw the opportunity cost grow by an order of magnitude of over 300 million. And the bear market of 2023 was the first time the trend reversed, with the total value of the 10,000 Bitcoin falling to around 268 million. Pretty expensive pizza you got there. Industry executives and analysts are currently forecasting a 180,000 price target by 2025. My only question, why so bearish? Which may bring the opportunity cost of 10,000 biddies close to 2 billion next Pizza Day of 2025. My question for you guys: how many of you wish you were Laszlo or Lazo, whatever the name is, and purchased those pizzas? Because some of you are thinking of him like, poor schmuck. You didn't know what he didn't know. He paid $1 billion for the pizza. But he's laughing at you because you didn't know nothing about Bitcoin back then. So I bet you in his mind, he's honored to have purchased that pizza. It makes for a hell of a story. You can't make a better story up. So first and foremost, the story he can tell his grandchildren, is phenomenal. And number two, he knew about Bitcoin in 2010. You guys knew nothing about it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think anyone was Bitcoining here in 2010. Correct me if I'm wrong. I sure as hell wasn't. So he's very lucky to have known about Bitcoin back then and to be such an early adopter and pay such a critical part in having the very first Bitcoin transaction on record. So you got to respect that guy at the end of the day. He's not just some idiot. Smart man. Any way you slice it. But then you're like, you could have hodled, JV. Yeah, so you could have as well. You didn't hodl Bitcoin since 2010, so let's not point the finger at him as being an idiot. You don't know what you don't know. No one expected, I shouldn't say no one, Satoshi obviously, and maybe Hal Finney and Max Kaiser, but besides those three, not many people expected Bitcoin to hit $100,000 per coin in the year 2024. Just preaching facts there. 2011, when I was first introduced, wow, pretty wild. Yeah, it was 2010, but I didn't take it serious. Damn. Slap the like button. So just like Laszlo, he didn't take it serious. Same boat. So same boat. There you go. Shout out to the OGs. That's right. All the OGs for holding it down. This gong strikes for you, broskies. I'm going to have to ask you to take your volume down a couple of notches in the chat because our new chairman of the SEC is very busy working for the American people, doing more than Gary Gensler has ever done for you in the past 4 years. You're looking at him. Proof of work. Proof of work. Nipsey. And I'll just leave it at that. Give me 1 Bitcoin, I give you 2. Precisely. Who wants pizza? I am selling for 2 Bitcoin. 1,000x price difference from the last 2 pizzas. Boom, shakalaka. If you put jalapenos on there, I am in. A little pineapple and jalapeno, count me in. Nip will take 2 slices. You got to feed the chairman. He doesn't work for free. You know what I mean? The American people pay him. But someone's got to feed him. He doesn't work for free. Anyways. Keep the comments flowing, fam. Let's continue with the news. Still got a lot to share. So the SEC chairman, I don't know why it says cha. What happened? I wrote chair earlier. I must have deleted some of the letters. But nonetheless, we got a new SEC cha. And his name is Nipsey, and I just introduced you to him. But nonetheless, possible Trump pick for the SEC chair outlines plans to position the U.S. as one of the global leaders in crypto. Here's the latest report. President-elect Trump's possible pick for chair of the U.S. SEC is reportedly planning to make the nation, United States, the global leader in crypto, according to the new report by Fox Business. Trump's potential pick, current SEC commissioner Mark Ueda, I'd expect Trump to also pick Nipsey, but Trump's far from perfect. He's just a human being. Says he would overhaul how the government views the digital asset industry, quoting him here. One of the things that Trump is absolutely right is the current administration's war on crypto needs to stop. There's a number of things that we can do with respect to crypto to help make America one of the global leaders in crypto. And according to Ueda, one of the burning questions is whether or not the crypto assets fall under the jurisdiction of the SEC. Under Chair Gary Gensler, no Claire Gare as we call him here on the show, the SEC took the position that all the digital assets except Bitcoin and Ether are securities that fall under its authority. Quoting him here, from a regulatory perspective, we can provide the appropriate clarity. Some crypto is not even a security at all, but we need to make clear whether or not you fall within the SEC jurisdiction or not. One of the other very important things we can do is create safe harbors and regulatory sandboxes to allow that innovation to occur. He goes on to say that whoever gets the job, hint, hint, Nipsey, should focus on cutting frivolous regulations within the federal government that had unintended consequences for crypto. He also says the different U.S. government branches and agencies should work together to establish clear rules for the road for digital assets. Imagine that. Agencies within the U.S. actually working together. It's like a foreign language. And finally, we need to work with the Congress, the White House, and the other federal regulatory agencies. Make sure we have a cohesive, comprehensive approach to crypto. And that's why I nominate Nipsey as the new chair of the SEC. He's willing to do all that, what Gensler was unwilling to do. Last week, Gensler announced he'd step down from his position on Trump's inauguration day. His term was marked with enforcement actions against marquee crypto firms, including Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, Ripple Labs, Uniswap Labs, and virtually every other company in crypto. However, Ueda recently brushed off rumors that he'll be named as Gensler's successor, saying Trump will tap a different person for the role, as reported by Fortune. So the million-dollar question becomes, will Trump select Nipsey, our four-legged little friend, as the next chairman of the SEC for the Trump pump? $1 million Bitcoin with him as the chairman. I think we're sitting pretty, fellas. I think the market's looking pretty strong right now. We got Trump at the helm. We got Nipsey about to take Gensler's role in the next 60, 90 days. Lizard people are resigning left and right. They're fleeing the country. Yeah, Ellen DeGeneres, get out of here. Whatever other people vowed to leave the country, let them leave. We don't want them. We don't want their kind. Gensler, I know you're still lurking in the shadows, watching the stream. We don't want you here either. That's why we hit the gong practically every 5 minutes just to make sure you're not there. So yeah, let me check the X feed again, family. Welcome, everyone. We got 900 people here live and in the flesh. Big news. The lizard folk are resigning left and right. Music to our ears. Diana Jones says, join us for the best crypto pod. Just reposted you. Guido, best Chandy 10 music played here, 100%. The one and only #1 daily Bitcoin music channel. Make sure to subscribe. Chandy 10 Music, always holding it down. Shout out Catherine Weaver. Appreciate the repost. Just reposted. Shout out Darth Melda. She did 3 reposts. We love you too, Melda. We're honored to have you supporting the stream and still glad you're tuning in, even though you've been pretty quiet. Thanks for checking in. Hey, JV and the Crypto News Alerts fam. Love to all, right back at you. All that love, we're reflecting like a mirror right back at you. Let's go. And welcome, everyone. Let's go. It's worth buying some Bitcoin now. If I wanted to hold it for 5 years, I'm going to let the chat answer that easy question for JB. JB had a great question. Is it worth buying Bitcoin now if he's going to hold it for 5 years? Or is that just a wasted buy, gentlemen? Let them know. Hey, JV, Toronto in the building. Well, shout out to Toronto. No Star Citizen, only on the computer is the game. Crowdfunded over $700 million, has been in production for 18 years. The game is actually coming along. How long is it going to be before it goes back up? Ask D12. Fantastic questions. I'm going to let the fam answer these questions because they're too easy. Don't give me these easy questions. Let the family handle them for you. Give me a challenging question, please. Looks like Bitcoin is positioned to the lizards. Dr. Satoshi. A shout out to the good old doctor. I didn't realize Satoshi was a doctor, and maybe he is. I never looked at him that way. Rest in peace, Dr. Sebi, my favorite doctor of all time. If conditions become ideal in America again, would you come back? I never left America. I'm an American citizen, U.S. passport, and live in a U.S. territory called Puerto Rico. So I don't know if that question was directed towards me, but Puerto Rico is America, bro. So I'm not in El Salvador. But respect. I'm still repping El Salvador. I got a lot of respect for this man right here. I've never seen Bukele and Batman at the same room at the same time. I've just never seen it. Shout out to the lizard folks, says Bobby Digi. Satoshi could have been a woman. I'm skeptical, but there's a possibility. Oh, yeah. It's always worth buying the Bitcoin and hodling, says Oracle. Always. It's already going back up, D12. Exactly. It's going up forever, Laura. And that's what Michael says.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
There you have it. Michael Saylor has spoken. But what does Michael know? His company is only worth $100 billion. He's only worth over $30 billion in Bitcoin. He only has like already 1% of the Bitcoin circulating supply. He only plans on having 5% of the Bitcoin ever being created. north of 1 million Bitcoin. What would he know? That moron passed on Bitcoin back in December of 2013. Why would I listen to that guy? Oh, man. Anyways, screw your cell wall. I don't respect it. What I say on the other stream, 1-inch punch, Bruce Lee style, right through that cell wall. Penetrate it effortlessly. Pull the El Chapo, we dig under the wall, get to the other side. Batman, how would he get to the other side of the cell wall? Grappling hook. He has the grappling hook gun. Scale the wall. Simple. Like Bruce Lee and Enter the Dragon. No different. Buying the biddy is a vice. I can live with that. Exactly. No Man's Sky was awesome. The amount of star systems and planets is infinite. FJB. Will World War III break out before Biden leaves the White House? That's another big question at hand right now. What do you guys think? No Man's Sky is good. I've watched its gameplay. Okay, it just got said you didn't live in the U.S., but I didn't know Puerto Rico. Yeah, Puerto Rico is the U.S., bro. It's just not the mainland. So it'd be like living in China, but you'd be in Hong Kong. It's not really mainland China, but it's still controlled by China. It'd be like the outskirts, like Macau. Similar, but no cigar. Similar. There, the chairman's hard at work again. We've never seen Gary move like this before. Look at that. You're looking at our next chairman of the SEC, our four-legged friend, Nipsey. We already got Nippinator Indicator, and we're getting a second one right now as he continues to lick where no man has licked before. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to cover that up. I'm going to give him a little privacy right now. As a chairman, he has to behave a little different when he's nationally on, television. So if he wasn't the chair, I'd just say watch it. Don't matter. But now he's got that status working for the U.S. government. We're going to cover that up. You didn't see none of that. None of that happened. If I have one of my MIB Men in Black memory erasers that MJ12 walk around with, and I just hit the gong, you just forget everything you just saw. Yeah, I don't know if I'm covering Nipsey or I'm about to do a Kamehameha for all my Dragon Ball Z fans out there. I don't know what I'm up to. Come on now, Nip. You're making me look bad. Oh, my God. But anyways, keep the comments flowing, broskies. Let's continue. The show must go on. The show goes on. Wow. I've never seen Miss Yellen so sexy before. Look at that. The perfect photo. The perfect photo representing Miss Yellen. Miss Yellen has officially resigned. That's the word on the street. We're celebrating. Very exciting times to be here right now. Wow, what a beautiful photo. Yellen Yellen, I just read it. Yellen DeGeneres, that's hilarious. Shut down the reflector. Yeah. I got to repost that one, brother. That's hilarious. Wow. Wow, is all I got to say. All I got to say. All right, I gotta go on with the news. Time's escaping me. It's top of the hour. We still got a lot to share. Next story of the day. Let's discuss this 141,000 target. Then we'll discuss the 3.8 million target. I don't know what happened on the side. I updated all that earlier. Something's going on. I blame it on the lizard folk. Obviously, it's out of control here today, but I digress. Now for our next story of the day. On-chain indicator sets Bitcoin cycle top price at 141 G's. Baby. We're referring to Crypto Quant CEO Ki Young Ju. Interesting name, right? Suggests that Bitcoin's current rally may still have room to grow. Ju highlights that the market appears too early to call a bubble, as the overall market cap has not risen significantly compared to the cumulative on-chain capital inflows. This metric indicates the price action is supported by the real demand rather than the speculative hype, reinforcing the confidence in the Bitcoin sustained bullish trajectory, with Bitcoin leading the charge. Its approach to 100 Gs could set the tone for the rest of the market, whether it breaks through or faces resistance. The outcome will likely influence the market sentiment, offering a glimpse into what lies ahead for the world's largest crypto and the digital asset space as a whole. Bitcoin has been setting record highs, yet it struggles to break the critical 100,000 barrier. The struggle is real, broskies. We're only up 30,000 in the last 30 days. Despite this, the overall market sentiment remains bullish, with analysts predicting that the price could continue to rise. Well, at least according to CryptoQuant CEO Ju, who shared valuable insights on X, revealing the Bitcoin cycle top could potentially exceed 141 Gs. According to Ju's analysis, the current market dynamics suggest Bitcoin is still in the early stages of the bull, making it premature to call it a rally bubble. A key piece of the data, according to Ju, highlights is the realized cap, which has been increasing steadily every day. The realized cap, calculated by summing the value of the biddy at the price at which they were last moved on chain, serves as an indicator of the total capital inflows right into the Bitcoin market. And here you're looking at 2024, 2020, and 2017, all right next to one another, showing you the price prediction based on the realized cap. He points out that historically, the Bitcoin market cap tends to exceed its realized cap during the bull, with the market cap peaking as retail investors enter the dragon. And during the bear market, the current market often falls below the realized cap. And we're not talking about the cap on my head here. As the realized cap continues to rise, it supports the argument for a continued upwards trajectory of the biddy price, with the potential to reach or even surpass 141 Gs before the market peaks. This analysis reinforces that, despite the Bitcoin near struggle to break 100 Gs, the market still holds significant room for growth before the potential top is reached. Bitcoin's on the verge of having the highest weekly close in history today as it approaches the 100,000 mark, currently holding strong above 98 Gs, baby. The price action has confirmed the bullish accumulation pattern, the cup and handle. We still have the sexy 124 thou target in play on the weekly candle chart. And so you already know. Let me know when you feel we'll hit 100,000. We'll leave it at that before we dive into our next story of the day and discuss Cathie Wood's bull prediction of Bitcoin smashing the coveted 3.8 million per coin. And there you go, yo. Welcome, everybody. Great Helen news. You got Helen resigned. It doesn't get more bullish than that, gentlemen. The only other bullish news I'm awaiting is Warren stepping down because I'm sick of her war on crypto. Ain't that ironic? Her name is War In, and there's a war on. They should have made her name Moron Warren, for Christ's sake. Because there's a war on crypto, with the Biden administration at least. Living in wild times, family, wild times. Refresh some of my pages here. I don't know what's going on. I'm having some weird glitches coming on. Jesus, Benzinga. Why do I use you as a source for articles, Benzinga? I found a lit article, Cathie Wood, 3.8 million vision. And after being up for an hour, it's like, now you buy our service to read this story. Well, I'm trying to promote your damn platform to my entire audience. Tens of thousands of people watch this show every day, Benzinga. And now I have to unlock access at $7 a month to read the story. I hate article sources like that. Forbes, F you too. You get 3 free articles per month? That's some bullshit. And make me pay to read articles? What kind of simulation are we living in, broskies? How do I even supposed to hit you with my feature story of the day? Can't make this shit up. Check this out, broskies. They want me to buy the article so I can read it to you. Not cool, Benzinga. Not cool at all. I don't want to buy no articles. For Christ's sake. Jesus. Unacceptable. I'm very frustrated right now. Look at that. Look at a wrinkle between the glasses. You see that wrinkle? Shit is getting real. Look at that. Fucking Benzinga. Oh, it was family show still. But yeah, not a good look when you're charging to read your articles. Hopefully you go out of business. No one buys your damn articles. So now I'm pissed. Uncool. Especially when it's like there for me to read for an hour, and just because I'm delivering other news and go back to it, now I don't get access to the free article? What kind of bullshit is this? Just unacceptable. Oh my God. Krypton Boy, welcome. Great show. Thank you, brother. Bitcoin to 1 million. What's up? You were supposed to something, Boogie, no doxing. That's right. Thank you for reminding us of the rules. Got to follow the rules. Can't dox people. Not a good look. Doxing could lead to lawsuits as well. Just FYI. You put people's personal business out there like that. That is such a scam. I don't get it. There's not many platforms like that. You know, I use Cointelegraph every day. They don't charge for fucking articles. Excuse my French. I'm just kind of pissed off for real. I don't like that. That's why I stopped using Forbes articles. Like, I hate that. No one wants to buy your articles. Like, just stop publishing them or something. I forgot that this does that. I wouldn't use Benzinga. I'm not a fan. I'm not supporting Benzinga. Give us some free articles, for Christ's sake. You're going to charge premium. My show is free. Premium show, 100% free. All the news, free. Every day, for free. I don't say, oh, you can watch 3 of my shows, and then you're going to just pay me $7, and you can continue to watch. I think that business model is retarded. I don't support it. It's either charge or charge nothing. But don't give me free articles, and then once I'm sitting on the website too long, you can't read it no more. Oh, you're going to do. Bullshit marketing. I do not approve of this business model. Drives me crazy. Make my life difficult. I'm trying to provide a service. I'm here. It's Sunday fun day. Church is in session. I can't even finish the sermon. Now I feel duped. I feel totally duped. Sounds like I'm just going to rant for this next featured headline. I'm not reading shit from Benzinga. I'm shutting it down. I'll calm down a little and drink some of this Suja. Hopefully it soothes my worries. And anyways, welcome everyone. Number 1 daily Bitcoin pod. No featured story today. Thanks to Benzinga making my life difficult. Play a little music. Maybe calm me down a little bit.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a pump night's gonna be a pump night's gonna be a Bitcoin pump night.
Tonight's the night, let's pump it up. Got my biddies, let's pump it up. Feel that, you know, just stack 'em like on my Satoshi. Stay on that sofa, let's pump, watch you.
I know that we'll raise the bar. We'll manifest and pump the biddy up and rock it to the
Yeah, you're looking at your new chairman of the SEC working hard for the American people. Today, he put in more work than Gary did in the past 4 years. Give credit where credit is due. You've never seen a chairman work that hard before, right? To protect crypto. Gensler had a war on crypto. This guy right here is going to save us. He's not even a guy. It's a dog, and that's why you know you can trust him. They're loyal. They're not going to turn their backs on you because the lizard folks bribing them with money. Not happening here. That's the difference. Do you understand? He's not going to sell his soul, right? You can't bribe him. He's not going to any of the Diddy parties like Gensler. You'll never catch him at Gilligan's Island. And I say Gilligan just because it's a censored platform we're streaming on. You know whose island I'm really referring to. Never been there. They have nothing on this dog. Nothing, right? Pure, as pure as it gets. Trusting Nipsey is no different than trusting Satoshi. Trust no human. But this guy, he'll be your four-legged, most loyal friend you'll ever have. Gensler, can't say the same. Sorry. Can't say the same. Gensler will go down as the guy who approved the Bitcoin ETF. Actually, That may be true. But I choose not to remember Gensler. I'm going to remember Gensler as Lord of the Lizard People. That's how he's going down in my book. We all get to write our own history book. Whoever writes the history book, you know what I mean, kind of controls the narrative. And if I was writing the book, Lord of the Lizard Folk, Gary Gensler, and I would just leave it at that. But anyways, what am I going to do with a featured story now? This Benzinga, I can still read shit, but I don't even have the desire to give them any clout, so I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting their article down. Screw you, Benzinga. And let's just discuss Cathie Wood. How about that, broskies? Let's just talk about Cathie and how beautiful she is and all that fun stuff and her bullishness. So anyways, now for our feature story of the day. Cathie Wood of ARK Invest, her bull case scenario, 3.8 million per Bitcoin. That's the bull scenario, right? So there's no guarantee we'll get the bull scenario, but yeah, I took that down actually. So let me just rant with the chat here. Let me know what you think regarding ARK Invest's bull scenario. The bear scenario, I think I saw 600,000. Base case is like 1 million, and the bull scenario is 3.8 million. Personally, I think we'll achieve it. The $1 million question is by what year? Now, originally, I recall Cathie Wood making the prediction of Bitcoin hitting 1 million, and then she kept upping it. She's like, no, 1.5 million, and then give us some more time. She's now doing interviews saying her bull case is 3.5 million. I think that's achievable, especially with overtaking the market cap of gold, just based on that. Now, I remember the Winklevoss twins. They made the case for the 500,000 Bitcoin a very long time ago. It may have been published in like 2019 or so. I've covered that here in the pod. And their thinking at the time was Bitcoin is the ultimate safe haven, gold 2.0, and that will eat into the market cap of gold. And that's precisely what we're witnessing today in the markets. The gold ETF has been around for 19 years, virtually 2 decades. And Bitcoin just achieved in the past 11 months what took gold 2 decades, surpassing the volume of the gold ETF. Now that gold is up, the gold market cap is up to 17 trillion. And Bitcoin, less than 2 trillion of a market cap. So Bitcoin continuing to eat away at gold as all that money flows into the perfect, pristine collateral we know as Bitcoin. You already know. I saw an article today that like in China, they just discovered another like 1,000 tons of gold. How scarce is gold really? I'm skeptical of the true scarcity of gold. I understand there's relative scarcity naturally. It's not everywhere, or you know what I mean? This desk is not made of gold, for Christ's sake. But you can always find more. In fact, they're always finding more. You can invest into digging more up from the earth. Bitcoin, true scarcity. That's the major difference. One has true scarcity, can never create more. 21 million, finite supply. 5 million, lost and gone forever. Gold, we'll just find more forever. So come on now, it's very clear. The only people that still believe in gold as the perfect store of value is idiots like Peter Schiff who don't know any better. But you don't know what you don't know. So clearly, 100K the next target. After 100K, man, I'd say this cycle, easy. 222, bear scenario. Bull scenario, I got to up the numbers. Just like our very own Oracle. 1 million in play. Will it happen as Trump is president of the United States? That's what I want to know. From 100K to 1 million with Trump as president, the POTUS. He got 4 years to get the job done. Will it happen? Will we exceed all expectations and hit Trump's, or my bad, I just mixed up Cathie Wood with Trump, hit Cathie Wood's target, the bull scenario, 3.8 million per coin. Let me know what you think, fam. Welcome to the Q&A segment of the live show. I wish I had more for you, but that's it. Let me know if you enjoyed today's content. 1 Bitcoin to get into Cathie Wood's bathwater with her? No, thank you. $100,000 to bathe in Cathie Wood's dirty bath water. While some of you may be turned on by that, to me, that's disgusting. I wouldn't even allow the Nippinator to bathe in that secondary water from Cathie. You know what I mean? You got to look out for the little guy. Hey, JV, what's the name of the torch that I sent you again? It's called the Eagle torch. Want to know why? The Eagle has landed. As soon as we hit 100K, the Eagle has landed. So thank you, JC. It's a beautiful torch. Works like magic. I got 2 of them, thanks to you. And we got sage to burn for the next decade. Cathie can be your second wife. Cathie smokes some good ish? What do you mean by that? You've seen her smoke some ish. JV forgot. Fugazi. It's a Fugazi. Welcome. No, because I will always be the runner-up. Yep, that's the Eagle. I will keep adding tracks to that post. Right on. Well, anyways, here's what we're going to do. I want to get off YouTube so I can talk more shit. Heavily censored by the lizard folk here, and I've been disrespecting their entire clan, you know, from the top down. You know what I mean? The Lord of the Lizard people, Gary. So let's get off this platform. Let's continue to stream uncensored on X and Rumble. Right now we're on X, Rumble, and YouTube. The YouTube stream is about to come to an end. I've had enough. Benzinga really got under my skin today. But yeah, let's end the stream. But I encourage you to join us for the uncensored version of the pod if you're on YouTube. All good things must come to an end. Visit rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. We're going to continue streaming. But YouTube, adios, we out of here. All right. YouTube stream should be ending any moment. Thanks, JB. You're welcome, Barry.